Level 50 is one of the greatest feats in Pokemon Go, but it all requires one little thing that's not that easy to get: XP. Specifically, it takes 176 million XP to reach level 50 in Pokemon Go. So it's important to know how to get XP efficiently, or else this is gonna take you 1,596.345 days. Yeah, it's not gonna come quick. Anyways, enough chat. I know why you're here. Let me show you how to get XP fast in Pokemon Go. So the first thing we need to know about is going to be the item, the Lucky Egg. The Lucky Egg is an item you can buy for 80 coins in the shop, or 8 for 500 Pokecoins, or even cheaper in bundles. When you activate a Lucky Egg from your bag, it'll last for 30 minutes and it'll double all the XP you get in Pokemon Go. Yes, every single action you take, you're gonna be getting double XP on it. Please note, all the strategies you're talking about in this video are gonna be more efficient if you use the Lucky Egg, because of course you're getting ×2 XP. So if you have Lucky Eggs, save them for the strategies we're gonna mention in this video. Now let's go back to basics. The #1 way to grind XP since its introduction into Pokemon Go is of course going to be friendship levels. If you don't know, you can come into the friend section here and you can see all your friends on Pokemon Go. First of all, if you need friends, join the Pokédaxi Discord below. We have a friend channel in there and thousands of friends for you to make. When you add a new friend, you can come here, click on their icon, and then click on those 4 hearts there and it'll open up a menu. Then you can jump from the good friend, the great friend, the ultra friend, and the best friend menu. And as you'll see, it'll tell you how many more days you guys have to interact with each other before you hit that friend level. It'll take me and Daniel Zanieri 89 more days before we become best friends. What counts as an interaction, you might ask? Well, battling in a raid together, opening your friend's gift or them opening your gift, battling versus that friend, or trading with that friend will all count as interaction with your friend. Now, where does the XP come in? When you hit these different friendship thresholds, you're gonna get an XP bonus. Specifically, hitting good friend, you'll get 3,000 XP, a great friend, you'll get 10,000 XP, an ultra friend, you'll get 50,000 XP, and a best friend, you'll get 100,000 XP. But again, this can all be doubled on a Lucky Egg. So the #1 way to get XP in Pokemon Go, and always has been, is to interact with your friends every single day, open up your gifts till you hit those friendship bonuses. When you are gonna hit those friendship bonuses, go ahead and put on a Lucky Egg and get even more XP than normal. For example, this guy, Stealth Cast, as you can see here on the Ultra Friend, it says play 1 more day together before you become Ultra Friends. So for example, if I went ahead and opened up this gift, I would get 50,000 XP and 100K if I had a Lucky Egg on. Note, by the way, the XP only comes in when you get that XP notification. So you can actually go ahead and open up all your friendship gifts to hit those friendship bonuses and then come into items and then put on your Lucky Egg. A little tip to save you some time when doing this strategy. Final thing I'll mention is you can only interact with your friends once a day. The way you can tell if you've interacted with a friend already that day is there'll be a light blue thing. As you can see here behind the Brintastic avatar icon, there's a little light blue circle, which means you've already interacted for that day and we have to wait tomorrow until we can go up in friendship again. You can also just simply search the word interactable and that'll show you all your friends that you haven't interacted for that day. Be sure to take advantage of friendship levels and keep in contact with your friends so you guys can go ahead and coordinate when you're gonna be hitting those friendship levels, because no, when you hit best friends with a trainer, they're hitting best friends with you, so they might want that XP as well. So make sure you contact them. You can use an app like Niantic Campfire where you can message all of your friends in Pokemon Go to coordinate friendship bonuses. Now that's kind of a passive strategy. Let's go through something you can do more actively in Pokemon Go, and that's going to be catching Pokemon. Specifically in Pokemon Go, ever since a XP rebalance back during the pandemic, Excellent Throws now get you 1,000 XP every time you hit them. This makes passively hitting Excellent Throws one of the best methods to get XP in Pokemon Go. Catch 10 Pokemon in Excellent Throw, that's 10,000 XP. That's the same thing as hitting a great friend in Pokemon Go. However, you can take this even further by, of course, playing during a 2 times or 3 times or even 4 times catch XP event. Every single month we have spotlight hours, community days, and other events in which we get XP bonuses. Specifically, every single 3 months we will get a community day where we have 3 times catch XP. This makes this an amazing event to go ahead and hit Excellent Throws where you're going to be getting 3,000 XP for every Excellent Throw you hit. We've even had events in the past where we have 4 times catch XP. However, I don't know if those are going to come back. Of course, you can even throw a Lucky Egg on during this event to make this strategy even more efficient. For example, during the Bidoof Breakout event where we had 4 times catch XP, on a Lucky Egg, every Excellent Throw you hit got you almost 10,000 XP. Catch 10 Pokemon, that's 100,000 XP in Pokemon Go, and that goes down in history as one of the best events ever to grind XP. So make sure you practice those Excellent Throws and hit them during those events with a Lucky Egg. However, there's a little trick to actually get a little more XP before these events as well, and that's going to be your 7-day catch streak. If you don't know, every single day you catch a Pokemon, you will get a little bonus for the first Pokemon you catch. On that 7th day though, you're going to get a huge bonus. It can be an amazing strategy to go ahead and use a Lucky Egg right on your 7th day catch streak before you hit that catch. Then after you hit that catch, take the rest of your Lucky Egg time to go ahead and hit some Excellent Throws and maybe even open up some friendship bonuses. If you want to see specifically how close you are to that 7-day streak, you can click on the research icon in the today view, and at the bottom here, it'll show you your streaks. For example, today, my daily Pokemon catch spin, if I catch a Pokemon here, I'm going to be on my 7th day. So this is a perfect example, actually. We're going to go ahead and use a Lucky Egg. We're going to hit this Fungus. Let's see if I can hit this Excellent Throw. Let's go, excellent throw. And as you can see here, 7th day, 17,000 XP for 1 catch. Normally then I would go around for the next 30 minutes and use the rest of that lucky egg hitting excellent throws. What if throwing is not your cup of tea though? There is another strategy here, and that's gonna be wait for 2 times Evolve XP Spotlight hours to grind a lot of XP. Generally, every single month we have a Spotlight hour on one of the Tuesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. where we get the bonus 2 times Evolve XP. We've even had other events in the past that just randomly throw this bonus in there. If you have any extra Pokemon with some extra candies, it's a good strategy to go ahead and evolve these Pokemon, because every evolution is going to be 1,000 XP. On a 2 times Evolve XP event, that's 2,000. And if you put that lucky egg on, that's 4,000 XP per evolution. You can actually evolve about 2 Pokemon every single minute. So in a single hour, you're going to be evolving 120 Pokemon, which leads to a lot of XP. However, you can take this trick even further. There are some Pokemon that are really cheap to evolve, and some Pokemon that you can even make completely free to evolve. Let's start with the cheap ones. Caterpie, Weedle, Pidgey, Wurmple, Whismur, and Pidove are all considered the 12 kings in Pokemon Go. Reason being, they all take 12 candies to evolve, so any event where you see those Pokemon spawning, be sure to stock up on their candies and those Pokemon for future 2 times Evolve XP Spotlight hours. I'll actually throw a search thread on here that you can go ahead and throw into your search bar, which will pop up all these Pokemon. So if you're ever curious if you have any of these already in your storage, you can go ahead and put in this search bar and it'll pop up all the ones you might have. However, there's a way to evolve Pokemon for free, and that's going to be with trade evolve Pokemon. Similar to the main series games where some Pokemon evolve via trading, in Pokemon Go, there are some Pokemon which will be completely free to evolve once you've received them from a trade. Those Pokemon include Bulldor, Graveler, Girder, Haunter, Kadabra, Carablast, Machoke, Phantom, Pumpkaboo, and Shelmet. For example, if I go ahead and receive a Roggenrola from a trade and then evolve it into Bulldor, evolving it from Bulldor into Gigalith will be completely free. If there are events where spawning these Pokemon or even the lower stage versions of these Pokemon, be sure to go ahead and save them, trade them with a friend, and then hold on to them for those 2 times Evolve XP Spotlight hours. This is some of the easiest XP to get in Pokemon Go. All it requires you to do is just evolve Pokemon for an hour straight, and you definitely don't want to not be doing it. That leads us to our final XP grinding strategy in Pokemon Go, and one that's probably gonna get less popular as time goes on, and that's going to be raid hours / raid trains. Raids in Pokemon Go will get you a good amount of XP. Specifically, taking down a tier 1 raid will get you 3,500 XP, a tier 3 will get you 5,000, a legendary, mega, or primal raid will get you 10,000, an elite raid boss will get you 12,000, and a mega legendary will get you 13,000. Every single Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. we normally have a raid hour where the legendary Pokemon of the week spawns more commonly in raids. This is gonna be one of the best times to go ahead with your friends, grab a group of trainers that can do raids, and go ahead from raid to raid to do them all on a lucky egg. That's gonna be 20,000 XP every single raid you do, and it can be a great way to grind XP as well as hang out with some friends. However, this strategy doesn't only have to be done during raid hour. You can do this strategy any single time driving around in a car in something we call raid trains. Everyone will hop in a car, you guys will all throw on lucky eggs, and you guys will find a route to drive from raid to grind every single raid. You can also do this strategy with remote raid passes, but unfortunately you're capped to 5 a day, so you'll only be able to do 5 remote raids before you're gonna have to hop in the car and start driving around. Overall, this is one of the most expensive methods and probably least efficient, but it can be very fun to do raid trains, and you do get a lot of legendaries as well on the way. Sometimes as well, we do have 2 times raid XP, which can be the best time to do raid trains, where you're getting 40,000 XP for a legendary raid on a lucky egg. We haven't had one of those bonuses in a while, but I think they're gonna be coming back very soon. Overall, if you want XP fast in Pokemon Go, the best thing to really focus on are going to be your friendship levels and excellent throws. These are 2 things that you can do on the daily by opening and interacting with your friends, as well as hitting excellent throws or focusing on hitting excellent throws even when you're just casually out grinding. All this XP will add up towards that 176 million you need for level 50. However, any of the other strategies can be done, but they do require a little bit of planning to be prepared for when those events drop. Some of you might still be like, though, never gonna hit level 50, that's too much XP. And the thing is, you don't need to hit level 50. The great thing about Pokemon Go is once you hit level 40, which is gonna require 20 million, you have access to everything important in the game. You'll have access to XL candies, you'll have access to raid, you'll have access to nominating Pokestops, and you'll even have access to powering up your Pokemon to level 50. So really anything past level 40 is really just a flex in Pokemon Go and doesn't really provide you any other value other than, you know, some avatar outfits. So don't worry too much about XP. Use these strategies I mentioned to get as much XP as possible, but don't be down if you're not level 50. Because at the end of the day, this is just a game and I want to make sure you guys enjoy it. Hopefully this guide helped. We'll see you on the next one. Fall from Participant Buddy. Peace.